Okay, so whether you're driving in your car or if you're in your bed or if you're just sitting in your desk, I want you to close your eyes, especially if you're driving. Close your eyes, open them, close them again, breathe in, breathe out, and get ready for the 6th episode of
Cheers to that.
Clink. Welcome back, mofos. It's Isabela Calatayud speaking.
And Cata we trago.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and follow our podcast Instagram at Cheers to the number 2. That.
And also subscribe to our YouTube. And also, thank you to Martorell Media. We're able to record here, so love you guys. Follow
amazing studio. We love them all.
Like Isa said, this is our 6th episode. And this one's going to be a little bit different than the other ones because we don't have like a topic that we're talking about today. We're just going to be, living life.
We're going to be freeballing.
You're going to be freeballing. We're
Freeballing.
Just be talking and talking and talking
Balls
and talking.
to the wall.
So honestly, nothing new. All we do is
talk. This.
So
if you don't watch the YouTube and you're only listening to this like on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whenever we say we're doing a lot of this, it means that we're just talking shit.
We're doing exactly.
So if he's doing a lot of that, if he's doing a lot of that, or if we're doing a lot of this, or they're doing a lot of this, just means like
they're talking a lot.
They're talking a lot. So we're gonna be talking a lot today. Okay, Cats, reel us in. What are we gonna be talking about today?
Okay. So I mean, first, like, let's update the people on like what's like been going on in the past because we haven't recorded in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it has been 2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks, a week and a half around there. It's been a while. So, many things have happened. Me and my family booked a trip to Costa Rica.
I'm envious.
Super excited.
Sounds beautiful.
We did run into a bump in the road today, though, because we found out, obviously, we completely forgot that COVID was a thing. And we have to... Just kidding, guys. We're all vaxxed. But I realized, my mom realized that to get back into the United States from Costa Rica, you have to get tested. And each test over there costs like $80 per person if you're in the right place. If not, it could cost up to like $120.
But $80 or 80 Costa Rican dollars?
There, I think.
Is it the same?
I think it's the same.
Okay. Hopefully not.
I mean, I don't... My parents haven't said anything about like getting like...
It might be the same.
I think it's dollars.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just dollars. Or there could be places that like take dollars and Costa Rican money, whatever. So yeah, it's like 80 bones per person. And
80 bones.
That's a lot. And also, what? I had something else I wanted to say. Oh, I'm getting a new phone, guys, finally. I have had this dinosaur for like 5 years. Still works fine. But like
Mimi, that phone has been through hell and back.
It's literally. So I'm finally getting a new phone today because I was going to Costa Rica and how am I not going to take any pictures because my camera's like broken.
That phone has literally been through it all.
Exactly.
One day the camera's beautiful, one day it isn't. No, it's
one
ridiculous.
day it has like a black thing there covering. Like I don't even know. It's not even cracked. It's not even cracked. I don't know what's wrong with it. But me and Isa have the same phone, so I'm finally upgrading. Isa, when are you gonna get your new phone?
Hopefully now soon, because I had a whole situation with my credit score. Adulting, it's difficult, we know, but we're back in the 700s.
Beautiful.
Okay, you literally said like so much has happened in the last 2 weeks. Nothing has happened in my life.
But I just like that trip is like, oh no, we don't have the same.
Oh, you bitch.
You have 710 for sure.
I don't know. I think so, yeah. I had like a whole situation with my credit score the other day that I forgot to pay by like 2 days and my score dropped like over 100, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I literally was in the 500s, but we're back at 710.
Yeah.
No, this adulting shit, te lo juro que
super difficult. Super
Like, what is
difficult.
that? I was crying.
It's super stressful. It's not even like, okay, because obviously credit's important when you want to like get a car, when you want to get a house, you know what I mean?
Exacto.
So obviously I'm not trying to get a house right now, but it's like when my credit score goes below like 700, I have like a panic attack. I'm like, no, like this needs to be good for when I do want to get a house. And like, you know, the years, like it just has to show that you've had like good credit history. So if you don't have a credit right now, you guys definitely should go get a credit card.
Also, don't buy shit if you can't afford it. We're probably not the best people to be talking about like adulthood and like finance.
But maybe people relate to us, you know, because we're not like super
knowledgeable
finance, but
we're probably the bare minimum of
we're coasting.
Financial knowledge.
Coasting. We've been
financially responsible.
You know what I mean?
I definitely had that hiccup the other day, but we're back on track. You see, quick.
Exactly. You resolve and that's it, and you're good.
Yeah, I called like the company and I was like,
no. What company? What credit card do you have?
Like 1 million. Also, don't
really?
do that. No, I have 3.
Oh, wow. I only have 1 though.
I have like like from the bank, like whatever, and then I have like 2 store credit cards.
I have the only credit card I have is like the Best Buy one because that's when I needed to buy my computer for school. Super fun.
Yeah. Nothing has happened in my life. Actually, I wrote notes down about everything I wanted to talk about that has happened in my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Paul Nassif has my thumbs.
And I didn't know who that was. And then she explained, because I'm really bad at names and I don't really do a lot of research.
She never knows anything that I talk about.
I never know anything Isa talks about.
But I'm also very inside baseball. You know what I mean? No. You know? It's a new word I like. It's a new term I like. I also have like a list. Like whenever I hear like a saying or like a word that I like that is different, I have like a list in my notes.
That wasn't in there though.
It's new.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, that's not a word that you told me.
But I literally I do vocab quizzes on myself so I can like incorporate the new words in my vocabulary.
Super smart over here.
Failing school, me doing my own personal vocabulary test. Inside baseball is like, I'm very like, I'll say things that like only the people that know of that would know.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, like if you tell me something about Cine Beach, like where
you won't have any idea.
Yeah, but you know, because it's like inside baseball.
Got it.
Okay, so Paul Nassif has my thumbs. He's the doctor from Botched. You know, I always say only hot people have toe thumbs.
Megan Fox.
Paul Nassif. Me, Paul Nassif, Megan Fox. So yeah,
my cousin from Colombia also has those thumbs. Remember Maria Jose?
Oh my god, yeah, she's the hottest.
She does have those.
The love for Diet Coke, because I thought I was alone in this world.
No, you're not. Before I didn't understand it. I didn't understand
when you
your
met
love.
me.
Yeah, when I met you, because when I met her, it was like insane. Like we would be in the car. And
there was a day, I know exactly the day you're talking about. Your parents, we were like 15. Your parents picked us up from Dolphin Mall. And I literally got in the car and I was like, I need a Diet Coke. I need a Diet Coke and I need it now. Like
my parents and me were like,
your mom was like, we have Coke Zero in the house, girl. just let's go.
Because we do. My parents are, because my dad is a Coke fanatic, but the regular Coke, so it's super whack.
But he just Coke Zero.
No, me and my mom do Coke Zero.
Oh, okay.
My dad and my brother do regular Coke. So then, whatever. I didn't understand her love for it before, but now I'm like obsessed with it. Now it's like every meal, like I want to have it. Obviously, I restrain myself. Restrain or restrict?
Maybe
same
both.
thing.
Maybe no.
Okay. I restrict myself from drinking at every meal because obviously it's not okay. Like, yeah, even though it's Coke Zero, like, you know, it's just like not good for you. I understand the love for Diet.
Okay, so I'm glad that you finally get me on that because I really thought that I was the only person in the world that had like this addiction. But it's a lot of people, and like especially now on social media, I see everyone with the Diet Coke, and I'm like,
How did you realize though?
Everyone's been posting about Diet Coke. I mean, I think I first realized in high school when our assistant principal would have cans on cans on cans. But now like everyone's into it, and it
Coke
kind of
Zero
like
or Diet Coke?
Diet, babe.
You like Diet better? Oh no.
Because Coke Zero just tastes like regular.
Yeah, but it's Coke Zero.
I don't like regular Coke. I like, okay, my order is Diet
Coke.
Coke.
Doesn't taste like regular Coke.
But it tastes more. Like I like Diet Coke and then Coke Zero and then regular Coke. I think it also stems from like my mom telling me I could never drink calories. and now I'm like an alcoholic. I've been drinking Diet Coke since I was like in first grade every day. So, so Coke Zero probably came out when I was like in 5th grade or 4th grade. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
came out after.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay, next topic that I wrote down in my intrusive thoughts the last week is Addison Rae got canceled for saying hi to Trump at a UFC event. What do you think about that?
So, okay. I definitely do not think she should be getting canceled. Like, yeah, okay. Maybe I'm not the biggest fan of Trump. You know what I mean? But it's like, for her to get fully canceled, like, I understand people have more of a problem with him than I do, but it's like a little excessive. But like, I don't know. Like, if he was there, like, I obviously wouldn't go out of my way to say hi to him. But if he was saying hi to me, I wouldn't like...
I want to be like, no.
You know what I mean? I don't know how it happened with her. I don't know if he came up to her.
I think that obviously, like, if Donald Trump was in the same room as me and that was me, I wouldn't go say hi to him because I'd probably get jumped before I could even approach him. But like Addison Rae is like, you know, like a celebrity at this point. So if I was a celebrity, yo veo ex-president, I'm walking my ass right there. Even though if I don't agree or disagree, but I would say.
I don't think I would walk like, even if I was like known or whatever, like if I was Addison Rae, for example, like I still wouldn't like go up to him. But if he came up to me, I would obviously just be like respectful.
No, but she didn't just go up to him. She was, this is also why she's getting canceled. When she went to LSU, she was studying sports broadcasting or whatever. So she got hired at that event to do like a sports broadcasting thing.
Okay.
So that's why she was like kind of hosting, like
yeah, I saw that.
Event. So that's why she went up to him. She was like, you know.
Oh, she was like the main. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's not like she was just there and then she just was like, oh hi.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
She was like the promoted person of the
event. Just like either way, like whether she went up to him or not, like I just don't think like getting canceled is like that has become so normal now. Just like anyone does anything, and like I get it to a certain extent, but it's like, bro, she said hi to someone because she, like, you know what I mean, like respect, she had to, like whatever it is, like how she, like, you know what I mean, like poor girl, she's my age.
Okay, but I'm so sorry if I see OJ Simpson, the murderer, walking in Ball Harbor, you think that I'm gonna be like this? No, bitch. I'm running. You would? I would be the first one in line to say hi to OJ Simpson.
Meet and greet.
If Ted Bundy was alive, and I saw him dando vuelta por FSU, I would be the first bitch saying hi. But not because, like, obviously, like, I don't respect, like, duh, like, I don't respect the murder, but, like, they're just, like, you know, like you have to see what
they're just, like, notorious.
You got to see if they talk the talk and walk the walk.
If you got to see if they're all bark, no bite.
If I saw Ted Bundy and he didn't stab me in the face, I'd be like,
you're such a shit.
You're doing a lot of this.
Okay.
That was a terrible thing to say.
There's no way.
But whatever, you know, sometimes dark humor is appreciated. If you saw OJ Simpson, you're not saying hi?
I just think it would be kind of like the same thing. Like, I'm not going to go run up to him.
But if you were in a position,
you know what I mean?
You would say, like, you wouldn't ignore him. You wouldn't have, like.
No, I wouldn't.
Like, if he was, like,
even
next
though I'm, like, thinking about it, I'd be, like, shitting my pants. I would be shitting my pants.
He fully killed a woman.
I would be shitting. And her boyfriend, no?
Well, yeah, not her boyfriend, but, like, the guy that, yeah.
I think I would say hi because I'm scared. I think I would just fully do it because I'm scared, not because, like, oh my God, it's like, I think I would just be shitting my pants. So, and if I don't want him to kill me, I'd be like, hi, like, you know what I mean? Like, how are you?
Yeah. Oh my God.
How are you on this fine
Tuesday?
Imagine
being on an elevator alone.
Dude, I get scared walking out of my job because I have to go in an elevator up to, like, the floor that I parked on. And I had to call Nabi the other day. I called you. I called you. But sometimes I called Nabi, and Nabi didn't answer that day. And I was like... And there was, like, a group of guys. But it was also the same group of guys that one of the guys offered me $100.
And
like,
you
tip.
Did you take it?
No, I couldn't because my manager was there, and I'm not supposed to take tip. And so
at that point, you do this to your manager.
You're like, at that point, I'm like, don't look, give me a sec.
You're like,
mind your business.
Hey, Johnny, you dropped something.
Because you know what he did? He didn't just give it to me. You know what I mean? Like, he was like, okay, because that same day, actually, some guy came, it was like, I helped him out with seats or whatever. And it was like seats, like, it was like, I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did it because, like, they were sitting like in the front row, and I felt
reference, Cata works
at a movie
theater.
So then whatever, I felt bad because he was in the front row, and I know like that shit sucks. Yeah. So and I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna help you. So whatever, I helped him, not expecting anything. He was ordering his food. I go up to him and I was like, hey, like I got you like the seats. I got you like way better seats. Like these are your seats. Whatever. Yeah. He was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like I'm not gonna be like before I leave, I'll give you like a little something. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be here like when the movie gets out, but like thank you. Like don't worry about it. Like just like enjoy your movie. Like I'm glad I could help. And he was like, oh no, like here. And he like gave, like he shoved
and there
it.
You got and
it. And there I got
it. Of course.
But the other guy, the one that offered me $100, he was like, it was like over like the counter, and he was like, oh, like here, like do you want this? So what am I supposed to say? Like yes.
Do you want
it? You know what I mean?
That okay, but
like he did it in like a weird way.
He said it in a super like odd way.
He said it super weird.
Do
so not
like I want to be like what do you say? Yes.
And like not only was like my manager there, but it's like, well, what am I gonna say? Like, oh yeah, I want it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like weird. And then also,
yeah, do you want it? Yeah, I want it.
Like I don't know. Like it was just like a weird situation. So and I didn't get the $100, unfortunately. But those are the same guys that were in the elevator. The way that we just like completely left that elevator topic, but
we left OJ in the elevator. Okay.
Those are the same guys. I was like clocking out and I was walking out, and I saw it was like 5 of them. They were big. So when I was like there, I saw them all at the front, like talking, being super loud, and I just like got like scared, like, you know what I mean? And like no one was there. Like yeah, we were closed. So and like to walk out with just like them behind me, like that's just like scary to me. So then I avoided it, whatever. I don't know where I was going with this, but basically, like, yeah, like I literally, if I was in an elevator alone with them, I think I would shit my pants.
You know how we got into this conversation? We were talking about OJ in an elevator, and we've talked about 5 different things, but I love it. Honestly, who gave us a podcast? We gave ourselves a podcast. Okay, so OJ Simpson in an elevator, you're saying hi? Yes.
I mean, yeah, if not, I would get fucking
murdered. Okay, yeah, so we're saying hi to him. I'm gonna cry right now. Give me a second.
You say that every episode.
Because I don't know, you know, it's and then but
what is it, girl?
I watch a TikTok, dude, and I hate a corny proposal. Like a marriage proposal. I hate it, but I love it. What is it? What's the TikTok?
You're crazy.
I hate it, but I love it. Like I saw there was a TikTok. I sent it to you, but I don't know already what TikTok.
No, I haven't checked TikTok in months.
I don't look at my messages either.
Exactly.
But everything I send you now is like podcast related.
Oh, okay.
Things. So
I'll start checking
check mine.
Okay.
Thank you. But it was a TikTok, and it was like, I guess like they liked Star Wars or something. Just esa gente.
Yeah, no, I saw it. It was insane. It was insane. I didn't watch all of it. But I watched.
One thing I can't do is a fucking proposal. I cry like a baby every time. Que me ni se diga. Dude, I was watching it with my mom. She had never seen it before. Dude, it's not even like you see it once and you cry. No. I have seen Kimye's proposal 1 million times at least. Like I literally like once a week I watch it. Dude, I was watching it with my mom because she had never seen it. And I'm watching it with her.
She started crying? Oh, she didn't cry?
She teared up, like she cried. Okay. Like, but like a normal tear, you know?
Were like...
She was like, I cried for 2 hours. And then I would go in the shower and then I'd think about it again. And I'm like...
Okay, but you said you don't like a corny proposal. Like, what's your like ideal then?
Okay,
what's corny? Like in front of people? I wouldn't want it in front of people.
Like, I like what Kanye did. The movie theater thing is corny. At a restaurant.
What my thing, you know, someone had an engagement party at Cine Bistro. I was like, what?
I would get a divorce and we weren't even married.
I was like, what?
There would be
good for them, but
there would be divorce papers before the ring was even on my finger. No, my ideal is we have to be on a vacation. I'm not getting proposed to in Miami. It's not happening. Simply not happening. Has to be on a vacation, like a vacation, us too.
Yeah.
And then a very nice view, very nice scenery. I always said, because I watched like a William and Kate documentary. So, and they got proposed to, William proposed to Kate like in South Africa, like they were hiking and doing a bunch of shit. And I said I wanted to get proposed like that in the sunset. No, pero Dios sabe que I don't do hiking and I don't do outside and I don't do none of that. So maybe like at night, like on a balcony in like, I don't know, Paris or like on a, I don't know, Adrienne Bailon.
I don't know how, I know like whatever, like her guy and everything, but I don't know how she
was on a boat. And I guess apparently, yo no sé porque I've never gone to Europe, but the lights on the Eiffel Tower, they twinkle.
Okay.
Like at every start of the hour, I don't know.
Okay.
So then they were on a huge like yacht with her whole family, like in front of the Eiffel Tower. Well, they were like paseando. And then right when I got in front of the Eiffel Tower, like he proposed and then he made her cover the eyes, and when he turned around, he did it right when the Eiffel Tower started blinking and he was on one knee.
That's so cute. Shut up. Oh, that's a really good one. Get creative. Just get creative.
Get creative.
That's super cute. I didn't know that.
How would you want to get proposed, or you don't think about
No, I don't think about that. I'm not like, I haven't like planned like my wedding or anything. Like, even though like I'm like, I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, I need my wedding to be like spectacular. Haven't thought about it once. So I'm like, right. I don't know how it's going to be spectacular.
I not only have a whole Pinterest about my wedding. Okay, that's basic. Like we all do.
No, Pinterest is amazing though.
I have a whole like Word document about every single thing about my wedding. I even have like the late night snacks.
That's so cute.
The bachelorette party, the people that are going to be invited to my batch. I have a wedding list. Like everyone I want to invite.
This girl, I remember. I don't know if it was during quarantine or even before that, but she was like, you have to get this app because I am creating my bachelorette party. And I finally got an app. It's called Batch.
Yeah.
And I got it.
And plans my whole bachelorette
and I was like,
party.
And I in the moment I was like, oh my God, it's so fun. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah, I don't know. When I found like the notepad when I was like 5 years old. Mind you, I was still living in Orlando. You know how I lived in Orlando?
Yeah.
In pre-K. I found a notepad and I always wrote the date like on my, and everything I write
the date too, yeah.
Yeah. I found a notepad. I was already like 5-6 years old. Planned out my whole quinceañera. I didn't even have fucking quinceañera.
You need to be a planner.
I know, marica. But yeah. Hopefully we get married one day.
What was it? Why did you bring up proposals? Oh, corny.
Yeah. No, the corny.
Yeah, I don't. Oh my God, I saw this TikTok. I don't know if you've seen her. The one that like she's like things I hate. Like literally, her TikTok is just like she's like a hater person.
Is she blonde?
She's so funny.
Is she blonde?
Like dirty blonde, or is she blonde?
Is she brunette?
No, she's
the
not.
girl I'm thinking about is
brunette.
Blonde.
She's not brunette.
Like
she's super funny. She's super funny, and she's like,
is she white as shit?
She's white.
I don't know.
White, blue eyes, like probably blonde. Okay, whatever. She was talking about like one of the things that she said that she hated. She was like, bro, if you get proposed to in public, like how are you gonna say no? Like even if you want to say no, bro, just say yes. And like to not embarrass him. And then when you get home, just be like, yeah, I was kidding. Like no. But it was so funny. She was like, I hate when people say no to public proposals. I was like, honestly, retweet.
You have to say yes.
Because that's so embarrassing. Like, I don't even think I would have, like, okay, if I didn't want to marry him, like, I still don't think I would be able to be like, no.
You say
planned this whole thing. It's in front of everyone.
Etiquette is etiquette. You say yes. And then when you get home, you're like, babe,
I was kidding.
I don't know. I'm like hesitating. Have some class. Have some class. How dare you ever say no?
That's a whole lot. I would not want to get married. I mean, proposed to in public. That's like a whole lot.
No. Okay, yes, I agree. Never get engaged in public, men, please. Oh my God, wait. Women proposing to men.
Oh my God. I know I bring up Grey's Anatomy a lot. I feel like I bring it up all the time. But I just watched an episode of Amelia proposing to Hunt.
Sin.
And I was like, he was like, are you asking me to marry you? And she was like, will you marry me? She didn't get down on one knee, but she was like, will you marry me? I was like, wow. I was like,
You were like, pause.
I think I
What
paused the show
fuck
and
is
I was like,
You were like, no.
I was like, Amelia. I was like, Amelia.
Amelia, have some
But yeah,
class.
no, I would never, I wouldn't propose to someone. No, I would not propose to a guy. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm not getting on one knee. Like, I just, like, I don't know. So it's like, I feel like if they don't propose, they haven't proposed, they don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, unless you talk about it.
Dude, I'm going to tell
like,
you
don't
something.
think.
I would rather rob a bank, commit, like, a murder-suicide. Like, I'd rather the death sentence. Truthfully. I would rather jump off a plane without a parachute than get on a fucking knee to propose to her. Like, it's a crime.
What if he doesn't?
Then what do you mean? Like, if he doesn't?
If he just, like, doesn't, like, it's been, like, what's your time that you think you should be, like, engaged? Like, after being together, like, when do you think, like, it's, like, a good time for him to propose?
If it's been, I mean, considering, like, let's say I'm 20. So if I got in a relationship right now, because obviously if you're younger, it's different. If I got in a relationship, but I wouldn't want to. Okay, I know the answer to this. Once he has his life together. Once he has a stable job and, like, a stable everything, and he hasn't proposed and he's been stable for a while, then I wouldn't. Because usually that's, like, the good excuse. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like, we're not ready.
Like, we're not ready.
Yeah.
We need to get our financial straight, and then, like, we could do everything. If you've been at a stable job and
he hasn't, like, would you bring it up to him?
I would probably get someone else to bring it up to him, or like
Hey,
very,
bro, where's the ring?
or like very, very subtly, but subtly, is that
yeah,
subtly. But no, yeah, like, no, I'm not gonna be like a ring, or like, nah, I'm not gonna be J-Lo up in this bitch. Look at J-Lo. She made a whole song, Anillo pa' cuando, y A-Rod said,
that song is so.
A-Rod said, bitches pa' cuando, porque me voy to cheat on your ass. Fíjate tú, that's why you can't demand a man to do anything.
Yeah, you can. Definitely can't.
Hello. Okay, but yeah. Okay. So we talked about Kim Ye, but I saw, like, a thing the other day, and it was like betting on who would be the most problematic, like, Kardashian Jenner child. Mm-hmm. Who do you think?
Okay, from what I've seen, I think it would probably be, what's her name? North. I always see her, like, when Kim is, like, saying something, she's like, what was it? She was like, I love JoJo Siwa or something. And North was like, you've never listened to any of hers, or I don't know what she said.
Oh, in
but
quarantine.
It was like she called her out.
In quarantine, Kim was doing, like, these, like, home bit, like, with her phone. Like, she was taping herself, and she was like, fuck, what was it?
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and she was like, you never do that. Like, what?
Oh,
you never
and
do
she,
that.
like, just, like, always, and that's not the first time it's happened. I've seen, like, 3 videos of that.
Always.
And so I just feel like if she's doing that with her mother on, like, public platform, oh my god, I just hit the mic. On, like, public platforms, I just feel like she's just gonna be, like, loud and, like, does not give a fuck about saying whatever she wants, like, on whatever.
I mean, I think
I just feel like she can't be tamed.
she's built different.
I just feel like she wouldn't be able to be tamed.
Can't be
so
tamed.
I feel like
Miley Cyrus.
I love that song.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like she would probably be the most problematic. The other ones I feel like are too, like, most of them are too little to know. Like, for example, like True and...
No, I think True's going to be great. My money right now, I mean, I think Mason's going to be in the press. Definitely.
You think?
Yeah, definitely. But my money right now is on Rain and Saint. I just feel like the
Saint
first...
is Kim's.
Yeah. Like, Kanye's first son, he's going to, like, live up to his father and, like...
Maybe. That's a good, like, backup. Like, that's a good, like, source.
Yeah, I love those children. I really, like...
They're all so cute.
Dude, trigger warning, I guess. I don't know. Trigger warning, don't watch if, like, you're depressed, I guess. But people were saying on TikTok, like... It's so bad. But they were like... obviously like fucking around. They're like, one reason that like I'll never kill myself is because I want to see what all the Kardashian Jenner kids do in the future. And it's so true. Like, I'm so intrigued. Like, I want to see what they grow up to be. Like, I'm so invested in.
Dude, I've seen that. And it's like, I saw that, but like in a different way. And I was like, I'm fully 27, but I really want to see what the 7-year-old is going to be like when she's like 14.
Like, if they don't have their own reality show.
North?
I think she's like 8 or something.
Oh, okay. I wasn't off. Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, Mason's. I don't know. I love that family. I really do. I do. Okay.
So, you know what?
What?
Maybe you're right about like maybe like Courtney's kids, because she's like fully like just like living her life.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even her and Travis are so cute. They're a little raunchy.
They're a little
raunchy, but
they
they're
are
super
raunch
cute.
nation, raunch nation over there in Beverly Hills. I don't know where
so
the fuck
cute.
in Calabasas. I just think Courtney already is like
oldest?
very Mason.
Oh.
Courtney already is like very like chill and like vibes, and they've said it on the show how like they want her to like discipline
Her kids more
because she's more like, you know, like whatever,
like laid back.
Yeah, she's very laid back. So they're like
I think
the
I saw on James Corden's show that he's like, spill your guts or
eat it,
fill your guts,
the nasty food.
I saw Kendall Jenner and Harry Styles did an episode, and there was a question, and it was like, rate your families, like how good they are in like being
like
parents,
their parenting
from best to worst. And she put Courtney last.
Yeah, there was a whole thing with Corey. You didn't watch that episode? You don't watch?
No.
That Penelope hit a nanny.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was, Penelope hit a nanny in a tantrum. And then Corey, Chris's boyfriend, was like, I would have beat her ass.
Yeah. But Courtney didn't do anything.
Courtney and Scott were there at the dinner with Corey, and they were like, you would do what?
Oh.
And he was like, I would beat her ass.
He was like, I didn't stutter.
And they were like, you would hit my daughter's ass. And he was like, hell yeah, I would beat her ass. But they thought like that he meant like he
would hit Penelope, but it's like he would do it to his own child.
Yeah.
It's like he would discipline his own child.
That's what he meant. But in the way he said it was so bad. So bad. So yeah, definitely like her kids, but we love them all.
But wait, so none of them, this is gonna sound really bad. I know there's like a lot of, this is a contra top.
Okay.
But none of the Kardashians like are known to like discipline their child by like hitting like a little.
You know, I feel like that's just like a minority thing.
Really?
I feel like white people don't hit their kids. Even though they are like half Middle Eastern. But like I feel like white people just don't. I've never heard, well, I also don't know any white people.
Yeah. We don't know.
I've never met like an all-American person.
But like
I
that
think
really
in my
made
life.
me think. Like the fact that they were like, you would do what? Like,
my
parents would be like,
I genuinely don't think that white people hit their kids. I think they like send them off for the summer.
Like the reason I said that was a contra top is because obviously like that's not like you know what I mean? It's like it could be considered like abuse, obviously if you don't do it like the right way. But like I feel like if like they hit a teacher, what my brother did in kindergarten.
Your brother? Yeah.
My brother had the worst like temper tantrums in the world. He didn't want to go to school, so he hit his teacher. He kicked her. He kicked her. He punched her. He bit her. He did everything. He had to like, my mom had to go pick him up early from school.
That's so funny.
When I heard that, I was like, I'm the best child in the world.
Yeah, I never did that shit. But these
Like,
kids are like temper
it's
tantrums.
crazy. So and I was like to this day, I don't know if my parents did anything to my brother, but like if they didn't, I'd be like, what? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's just kind of like conditioning, I guess. Like, not like in a bad way where they have to like beat them, but like in a way where it's like, yo, like if you do something bad, like just like no.
I believe in a smack.
Of course, me too.
I'm sorry.
100%.
That's why you see some people acting up.
That's
now
why,
as grown adults. That's why I always say,
thank God. No, I'm always like, dude, when I was growing up, I was like, like, fuck my parents, like they're so
No.
mean, like this and that.
Dude,
I'm grown now, and I'm like, thank you that you did that. Like honestly, like because if not, I don't know.
My
where I
mom
would be.
fractured my nose for almost failing 8th grade, and I was like, oh, she's so fucked up. I literally almost failed the school year. She had all the right to do so. She literally had all the right to do
Free
so.
nose job.
I was skipping school 3 times out of 5 a week.
Yeah,
She fucked up my nose, and I was like, ugh. Now I'm like, yeah.
maybe not to that extent.
It was a little bruise.
But 100, like like we
fucking
believe in disciplining. We believe in a good smack.
It's very controversial. That's why everybody got to get their ass beat like their mama was
Yeah,
supposed to
dude.
get beat their no.
No entiendo. Whatever. Okay. So now we're gonna segment into a big.
Milestone.
I was gonna say a third big, but it's fine.
Oh what? Oh, another
Big.
Okay. I don't think that anything more exciting has ever happened in my life. Ever. Like in my 20 years of living, and I've gone through it. I don't think anything more exciting has ever happened in my life.
I don't think so either. To be
We
honest.
got our first hate comment.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, now that we say this like out loud to the camera, that wasn't our first hate comment.
We had another one. Oh,
Not on YouTube. We had our first hate comment on our, I guess, hate on our like.
I didn't
Instagram.
really understand. It was kind of like
neither.
I was reading and my brain cells were diminishing, but it was fun. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to say.
So whatever. That was our first hate comment, but like the first like real hate comment that we got, like real like on YouTube, it was from this guy that we don't even know, and he was like, what is it? You guys are a bunch of sixes.
He said, wait, can we pull it up? He basically called us, he called us entitled and that we're sixes. And I've never been so happy in my life because I promise you guys, I thought I was a solid 3. Solid 3.5, like with hair and makeup. You know what I mean? Maybe a 4, like if I'm going to like, I don't know, an event. You know what I mean? When he said 6,
I was like, wow.
I was like, what? I was like,
he goes,
I'm above average.
this is what he said. So entitled, comma, you guys are sixes.
I read that comment and I jumped for the fucking stars. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. I almost cried tears of joy because I'm telling you, I thought I was a 3.5.
That was super funny when Isa told me, because I didn't see it. Isa was on the YouTube and she told me, and I literally went to go see it and I cried. Like there was no
Dying.
way that he said that. He was being super generous, honestly, in my opinion.
I felt like a queen. I felt like Queen Elizabeth III. Olvídalo. I was dying. And then I comment back. I'm like,
Sixes deserve respect too. Is that what you said?
yeah. It was
Honestly.
it was such a big moment for me, for us.
Yeah.
For this show.
podcast, yeah.
It was an amazing moment that I will never forget. And I hope that we get millions of more hate comments.
Because you know what? Bad press is still press.
There's no such thing as bad press.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the saying.
The most beautiful fucking milestone. Wait, what was it that the other day that you said that someone was a 7 and they took it personal?
Oh, okay. So I was at my job. I hope he never watches this. I doubt he will, but whatever. So I'm at my job.
Fuck it.
I'm at my job. So then he goes up to me. He's like, "What do you rate me? Like out of like from a 1 to 10?" I was like, and I thought, first of all, I didn't even answer right away. I was like, "Why are you asking me this? Like, what? Like, I just feel like it's so awkward to ask someone that. Like, how are you gonna go up to someone and just be like, hey, like, what do you rate me 1 out of 10? Like, like what? Like, he was like, answer. He was like pressuring me, and I was like, a 7. And I didn't think.
Shit, if I would have gotten a 7, I don't even know. I think I would have jumped off the fucking.
I didn't
You
think.
weren't being honest.
No, I wasn't. You're right. I wasn't being honest. I was being nice. I wasn't being honest. I was being nice. And like, okay, obviously, if I got a 7, I would die.
Wait.
Because it's like,
No one
because
to
we were
hear it
saying
straight
no
up.
one wants to hear a 7, obviously. But it's like right now when we got called 6s,
It was
I was like, thank you.
but it was
You know what I mean?
it was a coping mechanism.
No, but I was like, thank you. We're above average, girl.
We made it. We're
So whatever.
We're a B minus.
I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, like if I got a 7, I would die. But it's like, I also wasn't going to give him like a 10 because then he would be like, he's already super cocky. Like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? So whatever. I gave him a 7. And he was like, damn, like what the fuck? Like this and that, like whatever. Like, and then he told everyone on my job that I gave him a 7. And so everyone was coming up to me and they were like, oh, what do you rate me? What do you rate? I was like,
Really? No, que pena, marica. Did you give anything below a 7?
I didn't rate anyone else.
Oh, you were like, haha.
I didn't rate anyone else.
My face.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Like, but it was like a lot for me.
So, like, okay, now that you're telling us this whole story, I'm just like, where's the line drawn? Like, okay, being honest and being a bitch, there's a fat line, I feel.
There's a fat line for sure. I think most of it is like how you deliver things.
1,000%. Oh my God, You've never been more right.
I think that's
it's
just
all about delivery.
Yeah.
It's never what you say, it's how you say it.
Exactly. Because you could be like, the first example that pops into my head is like, okay, say you're like going out, like whatever, and then like one of your friends puts on an outfit that you don't like, and she asks you for your opinion. Like, whatever. If she asks, she's like, oh, does this look good? If I don't like the outfit, I would never be like, you look hideous, like change it. That's being a bitch.
It would be more like,
like
you could do better. You could do better. You could do better.
That is exactly what
it's the same thing with like Instagram pics or whatever. They're like, should I post this? Or like they just took it and they're like, post. I'm like, you could do better.
I always say that.
I wouldn't be like,
I would never.
You're gonna post.
I would never.
And if it's terrible, you're not gonna be like,
no. But it's crazy though.
Why did you ever think about posting that?
No, obviously
people do that shit.
Okay, dude. No, not like that. But like, I want people to be like honest with me. You know what I mean? So obviously, like, you could do better is like a really nice way of saying like, you know, take a better pic, girl.
Yeah.
Fuck do you mean? Because I was gonna say, like, I want people to be honest with me. Like, when, for example, when I'm taking your pictures or something, I'm like, no, turn that way. No, turn this way.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
But that's not being like, ill, you look disgusting.
No, that's not what I was gonna say anyway. I was gonna say like, oh no, like you look like your hair looks bad there.
Yeah.
Like do this.
Okay,
like, you know what I mean?
That's normal.
That's like a little bit more than being like a little nice.
Yeah.
But it's still like acceptable.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? So like, I want people to say that to me.
I will never forget the day, we were talking about this the other day, the day that when I was like 14 years old, I had like a little middle school boyfriend, and I got to like, it was like the second month of freshman year of high school, and I got to school, dude, my eyes were like this, like no makeup, like my hair was crazy. I had been crying for like 2 days straight the whole weekend. I get to school looking like someone was
ran you over.
I don't know. I got to school. I was literally hysterical, depression to the max. I go to say hi to my best friend. Why do you look like that? You look so disgusting. Bitch, you're such a fucking bitch. Dude, but it was funny.
Like, I just broke up. No, it's what she says.
No, and then I was like, I literally just broke up with my boyfriend, and she was like, look back. Like, she like it wasn't like she was like, oh my god. No, she was like, okay.
No, we have a friend. And she, when she said that story, she was also like, one day I went to school with no makeup, and usually she would go with like mascara or something. So obviously when you have no makeup, you look a little like tired, like just like, you know what I mean? Like natural. And the same girl goes like, oh my God, are you sick?
Do you? The same?
To Danny.
No, but honestly, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of are you tired? Like,
oh no, everyone says that to me and I don't care. I'm like, no, I just didn't wear makeup today.
Sometimes they do look like,
but
exhausted.
Tired is very different from sick.
Oh yeah.
Are you ill? Like, girl, like if someone told me that, I'd be like, no, girl, I just didn't wear makeup today.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah, that's a lot. Dude, that's funny as fuck. Like, that's being a bitch. You could just be like, is everything okay? You know, like, dude, when I cry, my eyes get like this.
Watch fighting. I woke up because I was like crying all night. I woke up in the morning. My eyes looked like Raquel.
Yeah, I literally was just gonna say that we had to put a picture of Raquel's eyes here.
When she had the eye infection or whatever, or allergies. I think she had like allergies or something. Her eyes, for some reason, just like swelled up.
Dude, it has to be the funniest thing in the world.
After crying.
I remember one day I pulled up to school like that, like sophomore year of high school, and my eyes were huge. Like I couldn't even open them. I couldn't even see with my contacts on. And I went to English class, and obviously, like, I'm fucking terrible in school, dude. Like, every teacher hated me. Like, I was always talking, like, making people like.
They hated you, but they loved you.
They did, because I was always talking, but like,
yeah,
they liked me, and I liked them. Whatever. So I get to class. Obviously, I'm like super depression vibes, like my eyes like that. And the teacher goes, he looks at me right in the eyes, and he's like, "Class, if you guys couldn't tell, it's always the funny people that are the most depressed, that hate life." Looks at me right in the fucking eyes, and I'm like, okay, but he literally told me that looking at me right in the fucking eyes. Like, dude, like, where's the respect here?
No, there's no way. But yeah, there's definitely there's a noticeable line between being honest and being a bitch. And I guess I kind of like think before you say something.
There's
like,
way to say shit.
Like, okay, say what you feel, you know what I mean? But it's just like word it differently. I think that's literally the line. Like, that's what's written on the line between being a bitch and being honest.
Is the delivery. Yeah.
100%.
1,000%. Okay, guys, that's it. It's a cut. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Was it a little different? Yeah. But was it amazing? Yeah. So deal with it. Follow us on Instagram on @cheers2 podcast. Follow our personals at Isabella Calatayud
and Cata Trago. And also don't forget to follow Martorell Media for being so wonderful and beautiful and all of that stuff.
And hey, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. And don't forget to follow us on our Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And don't forget to leave us a 5-star review.
And a hate comment.
Only if it's like, you know, interesting. If it's boring. If you're just like...
If it's fun and flirty.
If you're like, I hate these bitches, get a new fucking line. It's been done. Give us like a nasty fucking entitled bitch. You know, that we can like work with. But like, give us something original. You know what I mean? It's been a pleasure. See you someday. Bye.
Love you.